I'm sorry, buddy. You're just not meant for this life. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up and what's going down? How are y'all doing today? It's your boy, that is doing here, back with another NBA 2K18 Legends My League video. And in all honesty, guys, I'm excited for this game because the Toronto Raptors have made a change in the starting lineup. They went ahead and moved Chris Paul to the bench, starting Reuben, your pal, in his place. And they do have a little bit of a differing style. Chris Paul is a better defender, no doubt about it. He is also trying to get his teammates involved more often than not, rather than himself. Yes, he is a capable scorer. If he's wide open, or even if he's defended, he will take shots at times. But more often than not, he really tries to get his teammates involved. Now, with that being said, Reuben, your pal, on the other hand, he is a guy that if he's open, if he is not open, he is taking that shot, and he will get that shot to go. More often than not, he is just a knockdown shooter, lights out from beyond the perimeter, even the mid-range. He has all the badges unlocked. His shooting ability is on, I put it at a 99 for threes, mid-range, and everything, and then his contested shots are at 95. So he is a shooter. He is an absolute beast. Even if he's contested, it might go in. And moving him to the starting lineup means that they just need to be able to score more points. I don't know what it is with the CPU, the coach in this game. Maybe it might be Dwayne Casey. Dwayne Casey's coaching style might have something to do with it. But I think the fact that we've gone to double overtime and then to another overtime game in game 2, I feel as though that's the reason why they're like, you know what? We might just need more scoring. That could be the reason why we're down 0-2 right now. So Toronto's just trying to get something to work out in their favor. In my opinion, in all honesty, I think that they should get Paul Pierce out of the lineup. Yes, he is the truth, but you know what? The truth hurts. He's hurting them defensively as he gets a basket right there. Of course, he gets a steal and the basket. But Paul Pierce is not the answer. This guy is honestly just trash for them. He cannot keep up with the guys that we have on the court in every way, shape, and form. This guy is a liability. He is too slow to be guarding David Zerbo. I honestly do not know who they're going to put at small forward, because I don't think they could put James Harden there. I don't think they could put anyone else there in reality. Maybe they could put Sugar Ray Ray. He is shorter than Zerbo, but he is a way better defender than Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is just so slow that it's not helping them out in any fashion. So in my opinion, I think they should really just have taken out Paul Pierce, put him on the bench, and have him as maybe a primary scorer off that bench. Who knows? But that's not what they did. They decided to take out Chris Paul, and it might be a good decision, it might not. We'll see. This game is looking like it's working out for them right now. 20-13 the score, and Dirk Nowitzki does not know what's going on. He's probably starting to figure out what is happening though, because we are going at him as much as possible. Oh my goodness, Chris Paul laying it up and in, showing that calm demeanor that he never shows on the court. He's always just up and about, doing something to get somebody mad, even himself. But look at this, Magic never dunks, but when it's Dirk in the paint, Magic goes for the dunk. That was just nice. Oh my goodness, everyone's getting in on the action against Dirk Nowitzki, but the score is not in our favor, guys. We are down by 6, trying to get something to go, but what was that turnover right there? I don't even know. That was bad. I'm telling you right now, if they win this game, Paul Pierce trying to make me look bad right now. My words are, oh my goodness, Paul Pierce again. In the first 2 games, Paul Pierce has been an afterthought, but right now he is just starting to cause trouble for us, and we are not figuring out how to stop him. It is, Paul, don't you dare. Paul Pierce, ladies and gentlemen, clapping for the man, because now he is an impact player, apparently, in this game. Paul Pierce is a great player, don't get me wrong, Hall of Famer, no doubt, but, I mean, come on. How are we allowing Paul Pierce to do damage to us when we have guys that can defend him so well? Our backup can defend Paul Pierce easily, man. How is he getting all of these baskets. He is taking contested shots, and I guess more often than not in this game, he's making it. I feel like the CPU is really just trying to get something to go because they are down 0-2, and I think they're trying to make this series a little more interesting than it should be. But 40-32, the score right now after that dunk. Ryuben Yorpal gets dunked on by Caleb Depogi. Created player on created player crime. What is going on? Zerbo to Johnson in the corner. Missed a shot, but offensive interference. You know 2K is pulling out all the stops right now. That Hall of Fame cheese is going off. The detector is reading it. The scale is off the charts. It's just non-stop. What is happening right now? I don't even know. Zerbo with a dunk on Dirk. Magic with a dunk on Dirk. I mean, so many highlights of people dunking on Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki has to catch on eventually. If not, like, just Dwayne Casey has to take him out of the game. Maybe even move him to a different position or hide him defensively because he's just getting dunked on non-stop. Everywhere you look. Oh, hey, to the left, Dirk's getting dunked on. Oh, hey, to the right, Dirk's just getting yammed on. It's not fair. It really isn't. Dirk is a great scorer. He's a pretty good defender in 2K, in all honesty. Like, he's a lot quicker in 2K than you see him in real life. Even back in the 2005-2006 era, when Dirk was at his peak, he was still slow and not a great defender. He was better than he was now, of course. Dirk right now, whenever he's playing defense, he just looks silly because of how old he is, how slow he moves, and he's really just, those knees can't take those youngsters anymore. But in this series, in 2K, Dirk is so fast, so quick, so good that it really isn't realistic, but I understand why they did it. But we are still able to... What is this? What is this? What is going on right now? Oh my goodness. Tie the game up though. But as I was saying, Dirk is... He's a liability, just like Paul Pierce. They have two guys that are really slow-footed, and we are trying to do our best to get around that and make matchups work in our favor. But right here, Dirk again, the help defender didn't even help until it was too late, and we were able to get another dunk around Dirk. Dirk is really the guy that we are just trying to push and make a mockery of in this series, I guess you could say. We're trying to put the pedal to the metal, put our feet on his throat to make him just realize, I guess you could say, or at least Toronto fans in this series, if you really want to be like, oh wow, this is so realistic. I mean, I'm really just trying to make Dirk cold, because every time he's involved in one of these plays, his momentum goes down, and you can tell that it's easier to get a basket inside because Dirk is just, I don't know, man. It's horrible for Dirk. It really is. I'm staying on this topic because of the fact that no matter what happens, no matter who we have, we're able to get a basket when Dirk is guarding. Tim Duncan, as you guys have seen, has been able to make a lot of defensive plays consistently, and they need to be able to rest Tim Duncan. They need to be able to rest Joe Oblivious, but at what cost? Because overall, Dirk is a great player. He's a 96, 94 overall or something like that. My goodness! What is going on, buddy? You are not meant for this life. Woo! That was a great dunk. That was a great dunk. You gotta admit. Wow. But as I was saying, you gotta rest those two players, Tim Duncan and Joe Oblivious. But at what cost? The computer sees Dirk Nowitzki as a 94, 95, or 96 overall player, and you can't keep him on the bench because he's so good. But on the court, is he helping you? That's one thing that I wish the 2K computers would kind of figure out. If a player is not helping, you gotta balance that help, or you gotta balance their rating with their efficiency on the court and see what's happening. I wish that the computer could pick that up a little bit. Yes, they did make a switch for Chris Paul, moving him to the bench and all that, but I feel as though that might not have been the right decision. It might have been a good decision, but it might not have been the decision that should have been made because of the fact they have Paul Pierce in that lineup. They have Dirk Nowitzki having so many minutes, I feel like it's a detriment to their team. And yes, Dirk is a great talent. He is a guy that is hard to stop on the offensive end. But if you look at his numbers, especially defensively, his plus minus, so forth, it's not helping the team. And I wish that 2K would make a better implementation of their system in which that they balance the rating of a player, the overall of a player, with the plus minus of how he affects the team, with how well he performs while he's on the court. Not necessarily the plus minus, but how well he personally performs on the court while he's on the court. Not based around the plus minus of the whole team playing while he's on there. But I wish they could kind of implement a system that better dictates how often a player should be used in a series. Because in my opinion, Tim Duncan is the guy for them that should have most of that scoring. And of course, the score right now is 81-78. I know I'm talking trash right now and we're losing, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to pull up. I don't care. Perfect release. Knock it down. 81-81. What is life? What is life right now, in all honesty? What is going on? Your pal has the ball, taking the shot, missing the shot. We get the rebound. Technical foul? Technical foul? Excessive timeout call. If we lose the game like this, I'm going to be so mad. They make the free throw, of course. He's a great shooter, knocking down those free throws. 82-81, and they get the ball. Okay, we have no chance of winning this, guys. That was just a bad call on my part. Called a timeout without any timeouts remaining. They win their first game of the series in a bailout. This should have gone to another overtime. But yet again, 2K showing that the Hall of Fame cheese is real. It was more so my fault, but oh my goodness. Wow. Great game all in all. Talked about some things that 2K should improve upon, but of course, with that being said, that's the game. Paul Pierce, 40 points this game. He was trash in the first two, trying to make up for it here, and he does so. 40 points from Magic, 40 from Zerbo, and that's going to do it for this game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Adios.